finally, there's an important update about Arsenal transfer target when it comes to strikers, and of course, it's a good one because for a long time we've been saying let us get an update at least. Let's know who we are actually signing as our new striker next season. For the much part of this season, Arsenal clearly lacked that potent threat when it comes to the final third, finishing, striker, whatever I want to call it. It's obviously lacking when it comes to Arsenal, and that is a major part of what we need to address this summer transfer window. And it's no surprise that our new sporting director has spent more time, because even in case you don't know, Edu was the one that did major parts of the deal for Martin Zubimendi. In fact, before the appointment of Andrea Beta, the deal has been almost completed. So, but Andrea Beta just finalized it. Just the little part of that work was done. But majorly, what he has been tasked with as his first assignment is to get us attackers. And for a long while now, many fans has grown frustrated about the fact that Arsenal are still dwelling internal discussions, this, that, price, discussion, internal review of who to go for and the likes. It's quite annoying because everybody thought Arsenal have prepared better than this. Eventually, two names were shortlisted, Sesko and Gyökeres. But now we have an update from you, interesting one. We told you guys recently that Arsenal have started concrete talks with RB Leipzig, and Arsenal are still keeping Gyökeres part, but Arsenal are not ruling out Gyökeres because he's still part of that shortlist, because no final decision made yet, because internal discussions were still going on. But right now, the update from Fabrizio Romano now is that Arsenal have now advanced in talks with RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. Not only that, the player himself and Arsenal also have advanced in talks because they will also agree personal terms. So, but no total agreement yet reached for either party, not the player and Arsenal and his club RB Leipzig. No agreement reached yet from either side. But we are optimistic with the positive talks that has gone on in the last 48 hours. According to Fabrizio, more talks will continue in the next coming hours and next days because Arsenal are keen to get this one done. But right now, we also have an update for you guys about Victor Gyökeres, because since Arsenal have now advanced on Sesko, our question will be, what then happens to Victor Gyökeres? Now, the update we have for you about him now is that according to a report from Inside Canon, they are saying that Arsenal and Abeta, it was the one that was working on both, because Arsenal was not decisive yet on the one they want to go for. But now that Arsenal has advanced with Sesko, he has not been informed. Gyökeres, his camp has been informed of Arsenal choice of going for Sesko, and according to reports, they say that Gyökeres is reportedly disappointed because, like I've been telling you guys earlier, Gyökeres has set his heart to joining Arsenal already, and I told you we are hearing from some sources that his friends are already happy that, or have heard that he's set to join Arsenal. Maybe Beta has already assured them that they will surely sign him or something. I don't know, but what I hear now is that Beta himself has informed the camp of Gyökeres and Gyökeres himself that look, Arsenal are going for Sesko. Guys, that means Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal is practically off. And of course, yesterday we told you guys, if you were following, we said the player himself have probably seen this coming already. Of course, it's almost obvious that now that Arsenal are advancing with Sesko, so right now he is now open to a move to Manchester United. Of course, United were the one that were heavily linked with him. Eventually, even when Ruben Amorim left Sporting to go to Man United, everyone expected him to take along the Gyökeres the following summer. So, and according to him, he said he's not going to pick him along in January, but let's see what happens in the summer. Now, it's time for Amorim to go and pick up Victor Gyökeres, because we know Manchester United are still very interested. It was the player himself, Gyökeres, because his heart was set to join Arsenal. That was why he was not really considering a move to United, especially because they failed out on achieving a Champions League spot. Now, as it is right now, Arsenal, with the fact that Arsenal have set their sights on Sesko, and Sesko also prepared and open to join Arsenal, because we are told Sesko is willing now and keen on joining Arsenal, according to the reliable Pletigo, that's Ferran Pletigo, who works for Sky Sport Germany. So he's a very reliable source, one of our key sources, and we get a lot of information from him. He's saying that Sesko is open and keen to join Arsenal. Now, Gyökeres now needs to look for alternatives. Other options are available, which is of course joining the European competition less team in Manchester United. So, well, we wish him good luck as he joins, if eventually chooses them. And well, he said according to reports, he prefers a move to Premier League than Italian clubs, according to the new information we have. So Man United are looking like they have a free run for a signature. Well, guys, for Arsenal, we need to focus and get Benjamin Sesko deal done, because I don't see Arsenal going back for Victor Gyökeres or he himself with this whole. I've taken my time to explain all these things to you guys so that you can understand the state of things. So with this whole scenario that is happening, I don't feel it will be easy for Better to call him again and say, look, we still want to get you after the whole thing. So, but let's see how this one goes. I need to get Sesko, because right now the board, Arteta himself, the sporting director, and everybody at Arsenal is now aligned on the vision of getting Sesko, because they have viewed him as the perfect man for them to get in this window. Of course, right from time, he has been the number one and that's not changed. Gyökeres' interest was high when Better joined, but still it wasn't enough to convince the board, because Arteta and Sesko are set to unite, of course, if everything goes as planned. So guys, what do you think about all this, about Sesko joining Arsenal ahead of Gyökeres? Because now apparently it's appearing like a deal that is moving really fast. So let's see how that one goes, and we'll give you guys more updates as we get them. That'll be the end of today's Stand Up. We'll see you guys in our next video. Until then, we is out.